Ito ang Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang naiiba at kakaibang plataporma sa digital broadcast. Mula Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao hanggang sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo. Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang sandigan ng sambayanan mula sa walang labis at walang kulang na pagbabalita, paglilingkod, maglalahad ng mga mapagbuong komentaryo at usaping pambayan para sa kapakanan ng karamihan. Broad Streamcast Communicators, tuwirang maglilingkod ngayon hanggang sa susunod na henerasyon. Buhay Online, chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Ating tunghayan, pakinggan at tuklasin ang mga pangyayari at kaganapan sa mundo ng online. Buhay Online, chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Alamin ang pinaka-latest trends mula sa trabaho at kung hanggang saan na ang narating ng teknolohiyang ito. At ngayon, narito na ang ating host, ang ating TechieMommy, si J.C. Bautista.
Hello everyone! Is it Thursday already? Sometimes I really lose track of time. Yes, it is Thursday already, May 27. Oh my gosh. So nakita nyo ba yung blood moon kagabi? Okay. Diba? Blood moon. Anyway, ito sa pretty sight. Anyway, magandang umaga sa lahat and thank you. Welcome to the show, those who are nakatutok po. And Thursday na agad na naman, napakabilis talaga ng araw. And yesterday was sobrang extremely hot. It was like 38 degrees. Hindi ko alam ngayon, medyo cooler today, but sobrang nang umiinit kaya, diba? Makikita natin ngayon lagi sa mga social media, panay beach, panay punta sa beach, okay lang, open air, fine. And ayun ang gina-justify. Pag beach, open air, socially distance, lahat dahil malalayo. Pero may mga ibang resorts na beaches naman, kaya punong-puno ng tao. And yan, dyan kayo mahahawa. Anyway, pati yung mga parties, private gatherings, diba? Kahapon, was it the other day that I read in the news, ayon Quezon City, kakasuhan yung isang, was it, I don't know if it's, what kind of organization that was. Nag-party sila, 54 people, 51 out of the 40 people, 51 out of the 54 people that attended are now tested positive for COVID. Yan, yung mga ganong gathering. Ay nako, diba? Yung mga ganong gathering. Iwasan yung mga party na hindi naman nag-observe ng safety protocols, please, kasi yan, na dumadami na naman ang ating cases. Babalik na naman tayo, magla-lockdown na naman, sige kayo. Ayun lang tayo yan, vicious cycle. My God, more than a year after the pandemic, we're still one of the countries with the longest lockdowns, right? Hindi natin ma-achieve yung herd community ng mga walang infections. Ano ba yan? And instead of getting better, it's gotten worse. Diba? Bakit natin hindi ma-achieve yung nagawa ng Taiwan, ng Vietnam, ng New Zealand, ng Germany, and diba? Our government claims we're doing everything to trace and contain this virus. Pero bakit ganon? Dahil ba yan sa tigas ng ulo ng mga tao? Or yung facilities? Well, dapat kasi tulong-tulong, di ba? We all have to do our part to quash this virus. Anyway, yan, we're still in the pandemic and ang ating subject matter is how we are thriving and surviving in this pandemic trabaho-wise, right? So, pinag-usapan na natin yung mga trabaho na pwedeng magawa or na itong pandemic na to, right? And I started to enumerate yung jobs at the same time, pasok ko ulit na sabi hindi ng Forbes magazine, sabi ng LinkedIn, sabi rin ng survey na ginawa sa Rappler na news that hiring will continue this year. Okay? Because of this fact, diba, na let me see, because of this fact, ito yung breakdown ng hiring. 35% are looking to increase their number of employees this year. 45% are planning to maintain the status quo this year. And even 33% of industrial and manufacturing companies in the Philippines expect headcount to increase by 15% on average itong taon na to. Diba? Magandang balita to and hopefully ma-achieve, right? And adjusting to current conditions, the sector with the highest hiring activities will be, of course, the e-commerce business or selling online selling. This is followed by financial services, healthcare, tech and telecoms, and fast-moving consumer goods. Along the line of financial services, okay, I chanced upon this bit of information which I'd like to share today regarding financial services. Talaga yung banking and finance is lucrative. Unang-una nga, yun nga, na-mention natin mga work from home jobs because now we're sort of locked down into our homes and do the work here dahil ilang percent lang ng mga kumpanya ang nagtatrabaho sa opisina. 60% more, I think, from work from home, right? So, the first thing to do is kung hindi kayo, yung mga want ads or hindi nyo alam kung saan kayo hahanap ng trabaho, register yourself to those job portals like like Upwork, Flex Jobs, JobStreet, freelancer.com, alright? Para sa mga freelancers, yung Upwork, very, very lucrative yan. At saka ito yung the job board for virtual workers, ang pinakita ko kahapon. Job board for virtual workers in the Philippines. Yan, 32,000 job seekers signed up last month, 5,000 plus employers at magdadagdag pa. Pwede kayong mag-post dyan ng inyong resume or your credentials. Usually, pagka freelancers, yun na nga, you name your price, okay? And parang bidding dyan ng trabaho. Ito ulit yung example ng mga kasali dyan. Let me show you there. See, that's how you present yourself, okay? How you present yourselves. Freelance professional, social media manager, tapos yung kung ano yung hinihingi, yung asking mo na sweldo, you can actually put it up there, alright? Data entry, 15,000 or $300. Customer service representative, 30,000 pesos or $600. Ay, di ba? Kasi for Americans, that's why kaya nga naglumaking negosyo yung call center. Kasi hindi ka makaka-hire sa Amerika ng customer service representative na $600. Hello, di pa minimum yun doon. Pinakamababa siguro $1,500 or $1,600, $2,000. Oh, di ba? Napakalaking bagay. Alas 300%. That's why kumalat talaga yung call center dito sa atin kasi cheap labor for them. Diba? Na-achieve naman nila yung customer representation nila because yun na nga, marunong mag-English mga Filipinos. In the beginning of those customer service representative jobs and the call centers, dapat they were hiring pa nga those that really sport an American accent because they were pretending to be Americans in the beginning. And ngayon, years after, alam na ng buong mundo na the call centers, a big majority of call centers are run from the Philippines by Filipino English speakers. That's why hindi na ngayon dinidisguise na kunyari Amerikano, right? Alam mo nga pag tumawag ka ng Philippine Airlines, right? No matter where you are, sasagot yung mga Filipinos na customer service representatives, diba? Or even yung mga bangko, mga negosyo sa Amerika, Filipinos yung mga customer service representatives. And yun nga kasi imagine naman, sweldo nila $600 compared to $1,500 or $2,000. Diba? So, ang laking bagay. So, okay na lang sa kanilang mag-hire overseas kasi hindi naman tsaka remote work. No need for them to be housed in an office area in America, right? Dito na yung trabaho. Yun, babayaran na lang nila yung yung renta ng lugar, tsaka ng saka yung fee nga ng customer service representatives, napakalaki ng net profit compared to if they're hiring people there in America or anywhere, Australia or whatever. Kasi nga, they have to give the benefits, right? Although, of course, in call centers dito, may benefits din, right? Pero, salary-wise, napakalaking diferensya. That's why nagkalat yung call centers. And nangyayari ngayon yan sa ating ESL industry. Yung English as a second language learning. Dahil yung mga teachers natin yan, ulit-ulit kong sinasabi, ang mura ng sweldo, alright, compared to English native speaker teachers. Okay? So, yan. So, ayun ulit yun. Nakita ko yung virtual jobs, right? So, that's where you can post your at mag-bid ka for jobs. Ganun yun sa Upwork. Kunyari, writer ka, mag-bid ka kung magkano per page. So, like that, no? So, going back to the other jobs naman. Excuse me. Na-adjust mo na lang. Okay. Where is that? Did I get it? The Philippines will see this job openings this year. Okay. Hindi ko pa pala dito na-akyat. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Please bear with me. Am I mumbling today? Not really. But, okay. Let me just get this. The Philippine job market. There you go. Okay. Ayan. Here are the job openings that are actively hiring dito sa Pilipinas. As of January 2021. As of January this year, okay? Yan na nga, call center agents, IT-enabled services, and BPOs, okay? 23%. Yan ang mas malaki. Call center, kasama na rin dyan yung yung online tutoring or training. Government defense, wow, I didn't know, 21%. Human resources and management consulting, 12%. Aba, ano pala nag-hire sa HR? Na work from home din, pwede. Education, yeah, kasama din yung online learning, at saka teaching face-to-face, hindi pa. Pero pumunta pa rin sa school yung mga ibang teachers, right? Kahit na walang klase, kasi they're working online. Some of them are working from the school to teach online. Okay? Tapos, computer IT software, other specializations, 3%, retail merchandise, 3%, manufacturing production, 3%, healthcare medical, 3%, and banking and financial services, 2%. So, pinakamalaking hiring itong taon na to, ay nakita pa rin natin ay yung call centers, tsaka IT-enabled services. Yun talaga nga. Those related with technology, yan ang mga trabahong hinahiran in this pandemic, right? So, ulitin ko ayan okay, here are the job openings that are actively hiring as of this January of this year. And I flashed it, okay? For you guys to note. Okay? Good na tayo? Alright. Okay. So, yeah, those are the jobs, right? And in connection to this, okay, hold on a second. In connection to this, right, the COVID-19, okay, that started, ano ba ito? Anong nangyari dito? Naging McDonald's, binabasa ko. The COVID-19 kasi pandemic that started in the first quarter ng 2020, it really posed many challenges to economies talagang worldwide. Siyempre tayo, deeply affected, okay? Kasi nga, we have the longest lockdown, establishments nagsarado, some companies declared bankruptcy, some businesses declared bankruptcy, and others started retrenching employees just to keep their businesses afloat. Yung talaga, nag-streamline, nagbawas, dagdag bawas ng mga tauhan, right? But online job portal JobStreet revealed that some industries are already actively hiring to start fresh this new year. Totoo naman. In the past year kasi, total jobs in the market declined by 30% versus 2019. But JobStreet is hopeful that the job market will continue to recover. Ang JobStreet ay isa sa mga biggest employment online agencies na pwede nating salihan paano maghahanap tayo ng trabaho. Okay? So JobStreet is hopeful that companies are going to continue gradually hiring applicants. Okay? Sabi ng JobStreet Philippines Country Manager Philip Gioca. Diba? Tapos yun na nga, sinabi ko, binigay ko yung mga listahan ng job openings that are hiring dito sa Philippines. Seeing third quarter ng 2020 saw the gradual reopening of businesses as people adapted to this new normal. Job postings started to grow with an average increase of 3% compared to the second quarter of last year. Some industries' job volume also grew ng fourth quarter. Ano yung mga industries na nagkaroon ng growth last year? Aviation, aircraft maintenance, 179%. Ako, ang laki. Diba? Well, kasi nga, dahil nung nag-lockdown, nagkaroon sila ng panahon na ayusin yung mga aeroplano nila, I guess, kaya maintenance aircraft maintenance. Pero marami ring airlines na nagsara, right? Pero yung mga big airlines nga talaga, na sila yung bumabiyahe, yun, they took that time to fix and maintain their airplanes, I guess, kaya tumaas ang hiring ng maintenance, okay? All right, so sales and financial services, 94% daw yan, increase last year. Totoo naman, dalang banking talaga and sales services on the rise. Merchandising, 68%. Advertising and media planning, of course, hindi na lang siya, hindi na siya physical. It's all virtual. Social media marketing yan, I'm so sure. 55%. At yung biomedical, 52%. Okay? With work from home schemes and flexible work hours in place for office industries, naging hopeful tayong lahat na makaka-recover tayo. Kasi nga, yun na, itong ginagawa natin, we are thriving and striving in this pandemic. Right? For some reason, maraming Filipinos prefer work from home despite its drawbacks kasi nga yung gastos, magkaroon din ka ng di ba? Lumaki rin yung gastos mo doon sa internet pag-invest mo sa internet na mabilis at saka of course dun sa equipment. Most of us officially passed the parang 6-month mark of working from home, which is the labor force solution as a coronavirus safety measure last year. If this was a new job, you would now be entitled to vacation leaves, sick leaves, and flexible working hours. Kaso nga, pag freelancer ka, no such thing. Okay? Reality ng mga work from home has totally blurred the lines between work and home to the point that we might as well say, we're living at work. Diba? Totoo naman eh. Kasi ako, na-experience ko yan talaga eh. Yun na lang, hindi na lang vacation eh. For me, parang wala nang weekend kasi there's no difference between weekday and weekends for me because I'm practically working 7 days a week or practically 24 hours. Kasi nga, yun pa, pag negosyo mo pang sarili, freelancer ko or my own business, wala kang nasa-set na na limit to working. Yun na nga yung sinabi ko kahapon. Ikaw na kailangan mag-manage ng time mo, right? So that you won't get burned out working freelancing or doing your business from home. You have to set your limits in the time, right? Imagine mo kanyari, you wake up at 8 o'clock, prepare breakfast, habang inon mo na hindi, ako baliktad. Pagbaba ako, pindot ka agad ng computer, naka-on na, bago ako gumawa ng kape, bago ako gumawa ng breakfast. I don't eat breakfast, but of course, my hubby-dubby, kakain yan, my son, so I have to make something for them. So you attend your online meeting, kunyari 10 a.m. or what you have to do, switching back and forth from off-cam and on-cam as your child demands your attention, di ba? Multitasking galore, okay? The rest of the day spent juggling tasks like finishing that report, while making sure that your rice doesn't burn. Eating lunch and dinner with your phone on alert. Totoo naman, ako, Diyos ko, exactly this me. Pwede ka talagang octopus pag work from home ka. Hindi yun. Work from home ka na mommy at housewife at worker, kaloka. Super octopus ang kailangan mong itawag sa sarili mo. Right? You eat lunch and dinner with your phone on alert or naka-on yung ano. Basta ako 24 hours na naka-on talaga yung aking internet at the same time pati laptop ko. Pahinga lang yan is mga before I go to bed, which is like madaling araw na. Okay? And endlessly on your sighing, and then you sigh because lately kailangan mo i-on ang aircon mo, hindi mo talaga pwedeng matiis na hindi i-on. Electric bills pa, pending high electric bills, right? Yun pa. But, working from home has its many advantages like I mentioned kahapon, okay? Kasi, yun na nga, pagka nando ka sa regular office, 6 o'clock, nagta-time out ka na. Pero when you're working from home, there's no such thing as time out. You set your time in, time out, right? Okay, so that's what we were talking about regarding work from home. So, balik tayo sa mga trabaho, okay? Balik tayo sa mga trabaho na pwede nating makuha itong in this COVID-19 situations. Okay? Hold on, please. Bear with me. All right? Okay. So we were naming some jobs that we are to do right online. Okay? Ito na. What are the top jobs, online jobs in the Philippines that we can do? Okay, number 1, okay, project manager. Okay, ito may pay scale pa to. Philippine sales, ito based on the Philippine Salary Data and Career Research Center. Saka ang Indeed.com salary comparison tool. Diba? Ayan, ang Indeed.com is like job street. Pwede kayong sumali din, saka Caliber. Diyan nyo pwede i-post yung resume nyo para kayo ma-hire online. So that's Indeed, Indeed.com, tsaka parang job street yan, okay? So this study is based on Pay Scales Philippine Salary Data and Career Research Center, tsaka ng Indeed.com's research, okay? Ito yung mga top home-based online jobs in the Philippines, alright? Ito, Philippines, okay? Number 1, project manager. Okay, project manager. Anong median pay nito? 81,298 per month or 975,580 per year. Anong industry ang kinakabilangan nitong project manager? Technology and development. Okay? Welcome po sa mga nanonood ulit. Happy Thursday. Yes, so I was saying, right? Itong job na to, okay? Itong job na to ay nasa anong field? Technology and development. Anong qualifications? Okay? Qualifications ng isang project manager, kailangan graduate or undergraduate with a business or engineering degree preferred. Hindi na masama ang sweldo, 80,000, oh. Okay? Keen attention to detail. Well-versed ka dapat sa cost analysis. Tsaka excellent interpersonal skills for dealing with vendors and contractors. Okay, anong trabaho ulit ito? Project manager. Okay? Sa technology and development na field. Anong job description ng project manager? Silang nag-oversee ng execution of a project from start to finish. Hi there, Tita Agnes! It's nice to see you po. Namiss ko po kayo, Tita Agnes, kahapon. Hello din to Tita Pri, if you're watching, tsaka si J.M. Maniago, Laila Maniago. Hello sa Maniago family, sa Lakap family, at sa family ni Tita Agnes. Okay? Salamat po for watching. Tapos yan nga, yung project manager oversees the execution of a project from start to finish. They ensure that all elements are working and within the desired time frame and budget. So, yan, silang nagpapastol that the project is executed from start to finish. Okay? Oh, ang mga tips, paano ka how to become a project manager, okay? We're gonna talk about it, okay? How to become a project manager? Well, sandali lang kasi, ano ba itong mga, how to become a project manager? Project managers kasi can lead teams, keep projects on time and within budget, and ultimately responsible sila for the success or failure of a project. Well, it's almost anything worthwhile. Becoming a project manager takes some work. Of course, 80,000 ang sweldo, hindi naman na yun masama talaga. Pero syempre, it requires work, extensive and detailed work. Okay? How to become a project manager? Okay, getting started. If you think that you'd like to become a project manager, uh, I'm guessing syempre because dapat meron kang strong organizational skills and natural leadership abilities. So, if you're already off to a good start because you can treat your career like one big project and use those skills to get done. Okay, now if you're just starting out, good for you. These first few steps apply to any career, okay? But I'll go over them briefly. Okay, anyway, unang-una, importante talaga, work hard to get good grades in school, di ba? Eat healthy, plenty of fresh air and exercise, stay out of trouble, and don't post anything ridiculous on social media na pwedeng makita ng mga magulang mo, ng boss mo, or that will come back to bite you sa bum mo when you're looking for a job. Alright? Number 2, you have to gain informal project management experience. Siyempre, importante, kung may experience ka, mas ma-hire ka madali, right? You do not become a project manager by opening up a project management stand or offering to manage projects, di ba? You become a project manager by managing projects, di ba? Kasi that speaks for you. Sa resume mo yun, na meron kang na-achieve, meron ka ng mga successful na projects na minanage kasi hindi ka naman nila hire kung wala kang experience. Siguro pwede kang ma-hire as a project manager, startup companies, mas mura ang sweldo, right? And, tsaka makikita nila yung abilidad mo if you can find projects all over the place at na ikaw yung gumawa nun at nag-see its fruition, okay? Projects happen every day in the world. So do what you enjoy and be ready to apply yung organizational and leadership skills mo when the situation presents itself. Diba? Yung sa mga military naman, if interested ka sa military service, meron din. Meron din mga project management dyan. Okay? Alright? If you want to design video games, join a video game developers club. Okay, yung aking partner na dyan aking colleague dyan sa virtual media. At saka sa Dreamlords, yung mga friends ko dyan, sila Russell Tomas, mga app and game developers. Yan, nag-hire sila ng project managers all the time. Did you know that many video games teach fundamental project management skills? Oo. So, yan. Okay? That is a fact. Right? They do. But let's talk about that another time. Alright? Okay. So, ano pa? To be a good project manager, you have to work on your people skills. Of course, because you're managing a project and most likely there's going to be people under you to manage, right? So, therefore, obviously so, you have to work on your people skills. You have to be a team player, okay? No successful project was ever completed kung yung project manager na nakaupo sa computer ay walang pakialam sa kanyang mga pinapastol na tao, okay? Walang na-achieve kung ang nakaupo lang sa computer nagde-devise ng Gantt charts at saka studying CNFN framework. Okay, siguro, some projects ended up being good enough, even with an aloof project manager. But, only because someone else picked up the slack and handled all the interpersonal workings that make a project go. And that person probably got promoted over the antisocial project manager in the future. Hindi ka pwedeng antisocial para ka maging project manager. You have to have people skills. You have to care about people. You have to be mindful of yung mga tauhan mo. The point is, projects are made up of people. So, ang mga project manager must put up much effort into knowing, coaching, importante sa lahat, communicating with their people, di ba? Paano mo i-manage yung project mo kung hindi mo naintindihan or hindi mo alam kung ano yung plight ng mga tao mo? Di ba? Kung okay ba sila sa ginagawa nila, di ba? You have to communicate with them. Communicating with the people as they spend on the technical side of things, right? Ano pa? To be a good project manager. Learn how to use the tools of the project management trade. Soft skills can get you pretty far, okay? And may even be enough to land your first uh, real project manager position. But eventually, you're going to need to show off some technical skills. Diba? Lalo na ngayon sa panahon na to ng techiness talaga, technology is it. At saka pagalingan sa technology, paggamit ng technology para umusad ng kabuhayan at trabaho, right? Well, if that sounds difficult for you, huwag kayong matakot, okay? Project management software is designed to assist project managers and their teams with things like collaboration, budgeting, scheduling, and more. Ngayon kasi may mga tools na yan, may mga app, may mga software. Some of the most popular tools available include Microsoft Project, Atlassian, Atlassian, and Basecamp, just to name a few. Okay? Familiar na yung marami ng familiar sa mga binanggit ko na to na pangalan. Learning how to use new software may sound afraid ka dyan or natatakot ka, no? Dahil bago sa pandinig mo. But this is most good project management software is usually friendly and includes plenty of support. There are lots of online resources available. For example, check out all Microsoft project courses offered by Microsoft, di ba? So, maraming tulong kang pwedeng makuha, okay? Like, kunyari, you wouldn't try to get a job as an accountant without knowing how to use QuickBooks, FreshBooks, or even Microsoft Excel, di ba? So, beyond software, project managers also need to be skilled. Okay? Kailangan din maalam ka sa budgeting, communication, contract management, planning, risk management, and scheduling. Okay? So, ano pang kailangan? You have to get certified, all right? The value of a project management certification is a hot topic of debate. But there's certification lalo sa Amerika. Okay? Okay? Last is to put yourself out there. Yun na nga. Establish online presence, sell yourself online, okay? Make a nice social media page or something para isell yung sarili mo. Now that you've gained some non-project management experience, worked on your interpersonal skills, learned how to use some project management tools, maybe even meron ka certification, well, you're ready to start applying for jobs. Job applications are never easy. Kahit na, whether you're trying to become a project manager or a Zumba instructor or an ESL teacher, but you have to put yourself out there. Polish your resume, okay? And if you have a social media account or a LinkedIn account, polish that. Pagandahin nyo, pabanguhin nyo yung sarili nyo doon and sell yourself well, okay? Alright? So, where do you look for project manager jobs? Okay? Siyempre, ang Indeed.com lists more than 60,000 project manager jobs. Pero isa lang yung job portal. Like I said, mga Upwork, all those other ones. Okay? Okay? Alright. The more time you spend in project management, the more you'll hear the term agile, which is, sabihin talaga niyan, being agile means flexible ka, adapting to changing situations, and working, towards the goal of achieving the project. Okay? So, yan, Yan ang ano ko, take ko on project management jobs, alright? So, isa pa lang yun. Project management job, alright? Ano pa? Uh, oh my gosh, whatever. Okay, hold on please. Sandali lang, sorry. So there's the project management job. Next week, ang subject naman natin yung online learning, alright? Uh, mhm. Yes, online learning naman tayo next week. How we can thrive and fare sa pag-aaral. Huwag na itong mga negative. I don't wanna talk about, alam na nga natin, unemployment was bad last year, okay? Kasi conflicting eh. Ayaw ko na itong pag-usapan. Alright, let's stick to the jobs that we can do. Alright? Okay? Alright. Alright? So the concept of essential jobs has been front and center since since the US and other economies closed down March of last year. Certainly, the vital services of healthcare workers cannot be honored enough, and the importance of careers outside of the medical industry has taken on greater prominence. Some of these careers have remained vital in new ways well after the pandemic runs its course. For example, while millions were unable to visit local stores for essential products in the early phases of the pandemic last year, those goods were still needed. Workers in the shipping and transportation industries were vital to keep life going. Yung mga consumers nga already trending towards more online shopping nung middle of last year at naging big business na rin talaga online shopping, delivery. The pandemic has accelerated that course. Hi there, Angelica Paz. Hello there, my new Facebook friend, Angelica Paz. Thank you for coming. Careers in both the public facing portion demonstrated their usefulness, as did those behind the scenes. Okay, ensuring orders were fulfilled and product demands met, logisticians played a critical part in distribution during the crisis. With the already prevalent trend of online shopping and evolving distribution model, logistician is one essential job from the pandemic with upside in the foreseeable future. Ito rin ang isa sa mga trabaho patuloy na pwede natin gawin itong taon na to. Okay? Although kasi yung COVID-19 furthered along an ongoing trend sa retail, it created new trends in other industries, diba? Advancements in telecommunications made remote work possible during quarantine. And according to the Harvard Business School study, at least 16% of employers intend to keep work from home options after the pandemic. Sinabi ko na yan nung isang araw at patuloy ko sasabihin. Sabi ng mga analysts, even after this pandemic, a lot of companies, nakita nila kasi feasible at saka workable, ay magme-maintain ng gantong klaseng work environment. Siguro hindi 100%. Maybe 60-40, maybe 70-30, I don't know. But some people will retain their work from home in their regular jobs, ha? Tapos, syempre, kasali na rin doon yung freelancers like myself. With an increase in business being conducted online, internet infrastructure built to keep up is vital. Kaya nga, that's why yung connectivity importante. Dahil technology nga nakakatulong sa atin itong pandemya at itong panahon na to, all the more na dapat pagbutihin yung internet connection. So please, no? We're still having problems, especially sa Manila. Actually, truth be told, paglipat ko dito sa Pampanga, mas mabuti ang internet connection ko dito kaysa sa Manila talaga. PLDT rin ang gamit ko. Kasi nung sa Manila talaga, palaging namamatay, laging nawawala, signals or something. And to think, mahal na yung binabayad sa mabilis na internet. Dito sa Pampanga, for some reason, I don't know, maybe kasi it's less congested yung ayokong sabihin makamamaya mamatay yung internet ko, Manix, but then really, connectivity here in the province is not so bad. I mean, in Pampanga per se, okay? So, importante ang technology, importante yung ating connections, internet infrastructure, okay? Network and systems administrators naman ang trabaho that fill this essential role. And as far as ensuring the safety of transactions and correspondences made online, yun pa, ang trabahong information security analyst is a career already on a steady climb. Ito, bago pa lang mag-pandemic, in demand na itong mga information security analyst because nga, ang dami, yung, di ba, pinaprotektahan yung mga data, right? Hi, Jake! Nice to see you, Jake. Namiss kita. I haven't parang seen you for a while. I know you're busy with school or busy sa pamamasyal mo na nakikita ko sa mga post mo, ha? Very please be careful, ha? Keep safe, please, please. Social distancing. So, as I was saying, diba, yung job na information security analyst was already on the rise nung pre-pandemic. And patuloy pa natin to makikita yung demand for this ngayong taon na to and the coming months, okay? We should see even more opportunities even after the pandemic. Kasi lahat kailangan ng security analysis, okay? Dahil nga sa mga nahahack, okay? All right, at the forefront of the entire battle against COVID-19, syempre are ang ating healthcare workers, okay? Healthcare had already proven itself recession-proof during the economic shutdown from 2008 to 2011, seeing industry-wide gains over the course of the Great Recession sa Amerika. While COVID-19 specific demand will drop commensurate with the decrease ng spread ng virus, healthcare as an industry will remain one of the fastest growing industries naman worldwide. Diba? Most of the significant changes we can expect to day-to-day life, more social awareness of best health practices, yan ang mga pagbabago, may be among the most noticeable. Careers in occupational and health safety should see greater demand and command solid wages in the post-pandemic world. Okay. Sandali lang, ha? Excuse me. Hold on, please. Wait a minute. All right. Okay. Okay, what are the highest paying jobs in the Philippines? Okay, this year. If you're a student who wants who is thinking of high paying career, or an adult who wants to change your field of work for better financial prospects, well, okay, let me tell you about the highest paying jobs in the Philippines that will surely give you an idea about the kind of jobs that are well paid, okay? So, inumpisahan na natin yan. Yun nga, yung mga information analysts. Ito pa, okay? Siyempre, surgeons and doctors, alright? All over the world kasi, doctors and especially mga surgeons are highly regarded and paid a good amount of money. And sa Philippines, hindi an exception, okay? One needs, of course, extensive education, skill, and knowledge to become a surgeon. Hindi naman yan trabahong magic, okay? That's years of studying. It can average and make between 1,200,000 to 1,260,000 pesos per year in the Philippines, alright? Pero di ba kanina sinabi ko yung project management nga, 81,000 a month. Almost 1 million na a year yung project management, at hindi kailangan mag-aral ng ilang years ng doktor yon. Mabuting trabaho na yung project management, right? O ano pa ang trabaho na high-paying sa Philippines? Judge. O, diba? Alam niyo ba yon? Ang mga judge, law-related jobs are also one of the highest-paying jobs in the Philippines. Judges are respected and paid a handsome amount of money just like doctors, since they are pillars of justice, okay. Pero yun na nga, ating sa corrupt system, nabibili yung mga judge. Diba? Sad to say, may mga corrupt. It's not easy to become a judge. Hence, an experienced judge can earn about 1.4 million pesos or more per year. Parang ang mura naman nun, 1 million na. Okay? Actually, ano pa? Mga CEO, alright? A year? 1.4 a year? Okay. Chief Executive Officers, mga CEO, of course. CEO officers, parang redundant CEO, Chief Executive Officers, okay. CE officers are responsible for smoothly running organizations, of course, enterprises, and big businesses. Only the most competent and experienced people are appointed as CEOs naman. Of course, may mga degree, may mga PhD pa nga yung iba. It's a job that demands a lot of work, di ba? May project management din na involved, pero ito in a bigger scale. And input, hence the salaries is also handsome. On average, ang CEO earns about 1.16 million per year in the Philippines. Okay. So, milyonaryo ka na pagka CEO ka dapat, right? CFO naman to. Yung isa CEO, Chief Executive Officer. Ito naman CFO, Chief Financial Officer. Siyempre sa pera to, right? It is one of the in-demand jobs in the Philippines. Chief Financial Officers manage and regulate spending, revenues, and project. Nagpo-project sila ng mga budgets to make sure yung finances of the big corporations are in order. They can make between 1.1 to 1.2 million per year. Ano pang mga trabaho? Lawyer. Diba, no, baby? Yung mga lawyer, competent lawyers are always needed in present times. Lagi tayong may kailangan na lawyer. So, ang daming lawyers dyan, di ba? Siyempre, per project, pagka in-engage mo yung services niya, may anong ka na kaagad sa engagement fee na babayadan. Yung iba naman, percentage or commission mula dun sa kanilang kung ano man yung kaso na yun na i-handle nila. Especially pag mga pagdedemanda ng companies or people, whatever. Some of the lawyers require yung percentage from the amount na tinatry mong kuhanin, right? So it could be really lucrative. Competent lawyers are present and people are determined to hire the best lawyer ever to defend themselves in court. Yung may mga success rate, syempre, ang kinukuhan lawyers. No? Ba't ka naman mag-hire ng lawyer na walang success rate sa kanyang resume? After all, di ba? No one wants to have an assault case on their resume which will decrease their likelihood of landing a job. Hence, famous competent lawyers can pocket between mahina naman itong 987,000 per year. Actually, kasi, like I said, yung iba, percentage ang kinukuha from the project. Eh, kung 30 million case yan, siyempre, hindi naman 10%, maybe 5%, 3 million. Mali yata yung math ko. But anyway, basta, of course, 30 million is 3 million, 10%. So, 1.5 million, kunyari ang fee niya. Right? Ano pa? Bank managers. Talaga? Bank managers, mataas ang sweldo. Bank manager is another highest paying job in the Philippines that could prove to be a successful career. Bank managers can earn on average 971 per annum since they are responsible for handling all the processes of a bank. So parang katapat din ng project manager ang sweldo. Yung project manager mas mataas pa actually. If you're interested in economics, management, or accounting, then this is the career for you. Ano pa? College lecturer. Aba? Oh. College lecturers and actually everyone working in the education department in the Philippines can make a significant amount of money. It's because yung gobyerno natin does not compromise sa edukasyon ng mga kabataan. Hence, competent and qualified lecturers are hired to teach in colleges and they're paid well too. A college lecturer can average about 770,000 PHP a year. Magkano yun a month? Okay? Alright. So, ano pa? Pilot. Oh, talaga? Hindi ko alam ito mga ito. Ang pilot daw. Pilots have to go through a rigorous training program in the Philippines since they are also responsible, syempre, sa safety ng mga buhay ng mga taong makasakay. Ang mga pilots, mahusay din ang pasweldo since they have to go through tough training And no one wants a pilot to be exhausted from a part-time job during the flight, right? So, so para wala na siyang extra job or sideline, sasweldohan na ng mabuti ang mga pilot ng mga airlines. Hence, they're paid more than enough to avoid such complications. Tsaka may mga benepisyo. Pilots make about 800 to 850,000 pesos per year. Okay? Move on to the next job. High-paying job sa Philippines. Marketing director. It is the age of marketing, whether it's digital or you know, above the line or anything, or digital marketing, or on ads, okay, physical ads. It is the age of marketing, and the marketing team of every business is responsible to come up with strategies to advertise products and generate revenues, and sell the product or the personalities or the services and goods. That is why marketing teams are paid handsome salaries too. A marketing director gets paid about 700 to 725,000 pesos every year. Okay? Ano pa? Civil engineer. Alright, okay? Ang pag-inhinyero, civil engineer, is another one of the mentionable high-paying jobs sa Pilipinas because, excuse me, they deal with the design, construction, and maintenance of a complex infrastructure. And iba nga yung infrastructure, uh, uh, ay marami pa rin job openings, no? Plus, again, extensive skill and vast study, masusing pag-aaral ang kailangan and required para ka maging isang civil engineer. Hence, it comes as no surprise that it is one of the hindi naman highest, it's one of the high-paid jobs sa Filipinas. They earn on average 490 to 500 to 600,000 a year. Okay? Ano pang trabaho? Financial advisors. Nakita niya pa-downtrend yung sweldo. Pababa ng pababa. Nag-umpisa tayo sa mas mataas pala, pababa. Okay? Financial advisors is also one of the highest pay jobs in the Philippines. They overview the finances of a company and offer legal advice or take care of legal matters in case of any financial court dispute. A financial advisor can earn about 470 to 490,000 pesos a year. Next, marami to. Sige, matapos ko sana to. Computer system analyst. Okay? Ayan, mga IT. Computer system analyst enhances, monitors, and modifies IT systems to cater to the needs of modern businesses. At least a bachelor's degree in an IT-related field is required para ka maging computer system analyst. They are paid between 470 to 490,000 pesos per year. Okay? Computer analyst. Ano pa? Ito na naman, IT na naman to, technology to. Sabi sa inyo talaga, itong panahon na to, nowadays, IT-related jobs are in demand, okay? Or palaging may nag-hire. Developers and programmers. Developers and programmers naman ang nagde-design and develop ng mga bagong applications and programs and software to solve complex problems. Kasali na dyan yung AI na pinag-usapan ko the other day. You'll need a degree in computer science or some other IT-related fields like information systems na kinukuha ng anak ko to become a developer or programmer. They make about 450 to 491,000 pesos a year. Isa pa, yung na-mention na natin noon, bookkeeping or accountant. Actually, accountant. Accountants regulate and maintain a record of the finances. Again, yun na nga yung financial industry talaga ay kinakitaan ng malalaking pag-hire or maraming hiring, okay? Ang banking and finance, right? Accountancy. Kasi yung mga accountants silang nagme-maintain ng record ng finances of an organization or a business. They pocket an average between 300 to 350,000 a year. Okay? So, yan ang mga highest paying jobs sa Philippines. I hope I've given you a clear idea about what type of career and fields have more to offer, especially this year, when it comes to good paying salaries, okay? Siyempre, clearly, ang medicine and law-related professions are highly paid sa Pilipinas. However, There are various other fields like accounting, IT, finance, okay, and business management that can also help you earn an attractive salary, okay? Uh, okay, if you have any questions, please feel free, all right, to field in your questions. Here's a broad streamcast communicators Facebook page, or message me, all right? Message me directly on my messenger, or join me, make me a friend in your Facebook, on my Facebook account, JC Bautista, all right? And I will try my hardest and darndest to answer, okay? While we are unsure what would happen in the near future, both private and public sectors, okay, need to step up in ensuring that employers are adjusting well to the compromises that the COVID-19 pandemic has brought us. The workforce, after all, is the backbone of our economy. And you keep on, di ba? And so dapat talaga, yung mga nag-work from home, o yung mga companies, like I said the other day, dapat gawin naman din nilang tumulong silang maging conducive yung working environment ng kanilang mga tauhan. At yun na nga, doon sa savings na nakukuha nila from having your employees work from home, tulungan nyo yung mga empleyado nyo. Yung mga ibang companies, I know, nagbibigay ng at least 1,000 pesos allowance to go against the internet. Mabuti yun. Kasi nga, pag nag-work from home ka, you're using your electricity, you're using your internet, ikaw nagbabayad, kung yung sweldo mo, di ba, babawasan yung sweldo mo, fine. Makakamenos ka nga dahil wala ka nang kailangan pamasahe, pero dapat yung company na ang nag-shoulder nun, hindi ikaw, right? So, either bigyan ka ng bagong laptop, or kung gusto na ng mabilis na connectivity, bayaran nila yung internet nyo, or hati kayo. At least, do something for your employees along that line, okay? All right, okay? So, that's my take on jobs in the Philippines, especially in this pandemic situation. Yung computer information systems manager, importante, right? Marami pang iba. I will continue tomorrow more on jobs and how we can actually assess kung anong tamang trabaho para sa atin sa panahon na to. Thank you so much for joining me today. We will talk more on that, and then next week na siguro, we will talk about online education and distance learning again. Okay? Kasi very important yan sa pandemya. Anyway, sige, meron pa akong, alright. There are top growing jobs in the Philippines according to LinkedIn. Okay? Sabihin natin kung ano. Below is a list. Okay, I'll give you a list according to LinkedIn naman to. Okay? Yung kanina, jobs too. Philippine National Bank daw is a good company to work for because of if you want to grow a career in this country, based on the ranking made by LinkedIn, itong mga sinabi nilang company, okay? Because this study is based on several factors: the ability to advance, skills growth, company stability, external affinity, gender diversity, tsaka educational background. Itong mga companies na to, kasadahan, PNB, Philippine National Bank, Philippine headcount 8,550 employees. Most common skills, kailangan banking, airlines, finance. Smart communications, ayan, Philippine headcount 18,785 employees. Most common skills, telecom, troubleshooting, software development. Manila Water Company, the Ayala-led utility firm has a headcount of 2,300. Most common skills, engineering, AutoCAD, program management. Number 4, Philip Morris International. The company has a global headcount of 80,000 international to. Most common skills, finance, manufacturing, fast-moving consumer goods. Kaya ayoko to, sigarilyo, bad. Anyway, we have no more time. Patuloy ko na lang yan gagawin bukas. Salamat for those who joined me today. This has been Jay Bautista doing Buhay online in this hot, sweltering heat weather. Correct po? Thank you so much for joining me. Magkita-kita tayo ulit po bukas. Please keep the faith, hope, and love burning in your hearts all the time. Keep safe. Thank you so much for joining me.
Inyong natunghayan at napakinggan ang mga makabagong pamamaraan sa mundo ng online sa pamamagitan pa rin ng Broad Streamcast Communicators. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat po.